These beautiful trout are in a local community park lake, just waiting for the trout season. Find out where next. Hello everyone, I'm Don Jacobs and I'm here at the Hazle Township Community Park. We're gonna go wild with Discover NEPA, taking a look at the park and more importantly, getting it ready for the trout season. You're gonna hear from Joe Galada, he's with the park.
Well, the park's open to the public. We stock the lake for fishing. October, we have Halloween for the kids. We have an Easter egg hunt for the kids. Christmas, we have a Christmas in the park for the kids. In May, we have a fishing tournament for the kids.
So a lot of picnic tables, a lot of playground area?
Picnic tables, pavilions that they rent. The money we get for rent, we use to help the kids.
It sounds to me like the word community is really what it's all about.
It's really for the community, for this whole area. And it's used hard, real hard.
Thank you, Joe. This is indeed a beautiful park, but we're here today because of the lake behind me, Lake Irena. The Pennsylvania Fish and Boat Commission is here to stock it with trout for the Youth Day and for the opening day. You're going to hear from Waterways Conservation Officer 𝗗𝗶𝘁𝗵.
So I cover all of Columbia County and Southern Luzerne County. It's the 37-7 district. So we're here in Hazle Township at Lake Irena behind me. It's a stock trout waters, open year-round fishing. It's a very popular lake. You got bass in here, some crappie, bluegills, and obviously our infamous trout.
So it is early in this trout stocking season. How do you approach this kind of a lake to put the trout in there?
So being that it is an earlier stocking, the lake's froze up behind us, so we're got a good couple inches of ice. So I got my crew out here, some maintenance guys, the caretaker Joe here. We're gonna see if we can't get a hole cut in the ice, and typically we tube them in. So occasionally you get some bigger trout on the truck, or we might have to net them in or bucket them in. But it's a bit of a process, but it goes pretty smooth.
What kind of trout are going in here, and how many do you think?
So we got brook trout going in here, coming from Benner Spring Hatchery, and usually my go-to line is just a truckload. Here it comes. Get ready.
Get ready, buddy.
So far, so good.
Only we could do it.
It's actually doing pretty good, yeah. That's pretty good. That's a nice trout there. We've had to postpone some stockings due to some ice challenges and due to some snow challenges. So there has been some postponements on some stockings because of those reasons. Stockings on a typical day, a couple hours, but some of them have been a little bit longer just because you're trudging through some snow and some ice. And I tell my guys, like, take your time, be careful, because that's the last thing I want to do is get someone injured before trout season.
Beautiful brook trout. Come on, follow me down here. We're gonna have Shane explain these to us.
You got it.
So how do you know that these are brook trout here, buddy?
So typically we're gonna look for that red fin here, see if we can't get one out here.
There you go. Beautiful red spots, right?
Yep, and there's that, right there's that fin. Usually pink or red, black stripe on it.
Beautiful trout.
Yeah, absolutely.
They did a good job at the hatchery, didn't they? Nice job.
Oh, he don't want to go. You gotta go in. There you go.
So every truck that gets stocked by the Pennsylvania Fish and Boat Commission gets trophy trout. Look at the size of these trout. Just look at that. They are absolutely breathtaking. Shane, I almost need a hand with this one.
You got it?
Look at the size of these trout here, huh? They are trophy brook trout, to say the least, right?
Let's see if we can get one here.
Look at that fish. That's a wall-mounting brook trout right there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at, oh wait, check that one out. Look at how beautiful orange it is. They are beautiful fish. So tell me, there's 2 important days coming up, hopefully right around the corner.
Yep.
Tell me about the 2 days that we're looking for.
Yep, so first one coming up here is March 28th. That's gonna be our Mentored Youth Day. That's where, the youth kind of get the opportunity to kind of hit the waters first, get the first line in. Obviously, they're gonna be assisted by a mentor. The mentor has to have a fishing license and that trout stamp. The youth themselves, they need to have a mentored youth permit or a voluntary youth fishing license. The one is free, one's $2.97, and the funding goes right back into the education programs. It starts at 8 a.m. and it'll end at 7:30 p.m. After that, back to regular close season till opening day.
And the opening day is when?
April 4th, first Saturday in April. 8 a.m. start, so I think a lot of guys are looking forward to it as the fish continue to go into the water. People are itching a little bit as the warmer weather approaches.
Shane says the Fish and Boat Commission always welcomes volunteers to help with trout stockings, even the ones after the season starts.
Take a look at our website, fishandboat.com, review the trout stocking schedule, and gives you the map of PA. So whether you want to see what stockings I have in Columbia County, Luzerne County, click that county, take a look, visit that website, take a look at it on a regular basis, because those stockings could change pending hatchery operations or complications there, weather issues. So it could change, but typically we try to get the fish in the water one way or another.
Okay, you got a beautiful park, you got a gorgeous lake, soon to be thawed out, and you've got beautiful trout in there to fish. This area of Luzerne County should be excited for the opening day and the Mentor Day. Now, for this episode of Go Wild with Discover NEPA and every other episode, go to discovernepa.com or subscribe on YouTube.